What is up, boys? I am back here with a new YouTube video, and on this video is going to be another trade recap. I just posted, I just made my trade recap on Tuesday, which was this trade, this banger ass trade right here. And now I'm going to make a video on the trade recap, which was on Wednesday, which was yesterday. Basically yesterday, because we are on Thanksgiving Day around 12 at night. But yeah, so let's get started. So this trade was placed on gold, right? So right here we have the Wednesday candle, which was today. So we want to mark our previous daily high and daily low. Alright? So we always want to mark it from wick to the wick. Basically when candle open and when candle closed. See, as you guys can see here. Now we want to scale down to the lower time frames and we want to find out any key levels. So right here on the 4 hour, I see a key level, right? We tapped in here, we consolidated around our level, broke through, tapped in again, and now we are up, right? So now this is the key level right here, as you guys can see, because it tapped multiple times, and now we just want to scale down to the lower time frames. Okay, so on Wednesday, this is Asia session on Wednesday. What the hell? I don't get it. What the hell? Alright, so this was the trade right here. Okay, so our key level is all the way down here. Our SMA is all the way up here. Our previous daily high is got ran through, so that means that we should be going for buys. Alright, but what I saw here typically was, right, so our previous daily high is all the way down here. Okay, our when New York had started, we had a break of structure right here. Okay, so once we created that break of structure, I was like, okay, we broke our SMA, which was this green line. We broke our SMA and we're creating lower highs and lower lows on New York session. As you guys can see here, we had a break of structure. We created this low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, and then that's when we had another break of structure back to the upside, right? So on the higher time frames we are bullish, but on the lower time frames when we were actually day trading this, um we were bearish, right, on New York session. Okay, so right here, as you guys can see, like I explained it, we had the break of structure. And so yeah, so what I did was, first I had marked the zone right here, which was the 5 minute supply zone, and as you guys can see, it barely missed it and gave us this banger. Okay, barely missed it, which was, I was like, okay, fine, it is what it is. I will go for the next one. Created another beautiful supply zone right here. Mark this up. Never ended up tapping, retesting as soon as possible. So I was like, okay, created another supply right here, and this is where I joined. Now this is where I joined, okay? So the reason that I joined, right, because we had three supply zones. We had this first one, we had this second one, and we had this third one, okay? The first one never ended up getting tapped into, barely missed it by a few wicks. The second one never got tapped into. Third one is the one that got tapped into, right? So if we're creating lower lows and lower highs, right? I immediately thought that we were going to continue to create lower lows and lower highs and retest probably back into this daily, the previous daily high on, which was Tuesday, right? But we didn't. But what did we do? We still ended up taking the trade for sales, because once market opened, which was New York session, right? Market opened and I was like, okay, if market decides to disrespect my box, then obviously I'm gonna go for buys. Why? Because we have a break of structure up here, right? If it breaks this lower high, then obviously we're gonna continue to go up. Okay, so I immediately, once it got tapped into my box, retested the SMA, which is right here, and as you guys can see, it respected it. Had my take, I had entered just like this on break of the candle on this white candle right here. Stop loss above this, above the candle, which is right there. Take profit was right there. So you guys can see, I almost hit a 1 or 2. Only made $120 on this trade. It took about 30 minutes just to hit for me to hit this $120 trade. But I should have held it all the way down here, and I would have probably made about 180ish, $200. But it is what it is. Lowered my risk just because it was a day before Thanksgiving. I didn't want any, or like I didn't want the market to either consolidate, be very volatile, or anything like that, right? But simple as that, right? So key level, right? Key level is all the way down to here. I don't think it would probably get retested on this day. So I was like, okay, immediately I'm like, all right, we're not gonna retest this key level. The previous daily high also got ran through, so I'm like, okay, we're probably not gonna retest this previous daily high. But what it did do was create lower lows, lower highs on New York session, right? So this session right here, and then we had a break of structure, creating lower lows, lower highs. Decided to take the um, the supply zone that got hit first, and then if it got disrespected, then I would have went for buys. If it didn't, then of course I would have joined. And as you guys can see, fucking TP got smashed again. $120 just like that, boys. But yeah, make sure you guys follow me on TikTok, Instagram. I post everything on there, everything, my execution, how I made the money, right? So yeah, make sure you guys join the Discord. I literally post signals every single day there, right? And I also live trade, so you guys can see this live, alright? So you guys know that I do this on a live account, and I do not BS with demo, or I don't BS with fucking funded accounts, bro. This is on my real live account, right? I post them on Instagram, TikTok, so you guys could check it out. Make sure you guys follow me all on there. It's gonna be on the link of my bio. And then yeah, make sure you guys like and subscribe. It'll really mean a lot, and I hope you guys get to the money and join up. But other than that, guys, I'll see you guys on the next one.